Hi, everyone. I'm Mike.
And I'm Anna. This podcast is all about real, everyday English, the kind of English people actually use when they talk about their lives, their feelings, and simple daily moments.
Exactly. We keep it natural, slow, and clear, so you can listen, relax, and learn at the same time. And today's topic is a special one.
Yes, today we're talking about Christmas Day. Not just the holiday itself, but how people talk about it in English. What we do, what we eat, how the day feels, and how you can share your own experience in simple words.
And even if you don't celebrate Christmas, this episode is still useful because the language we use for Christmas works for many holidays too. Family time, food, traditions, feelings, these are universal.
So, Mike, before we really get into Christmas, how are you today?
I'm doing well. A little tired, but in a good way. You know that feeling when the day is busy, but your mind feels calm?
Oh, yes, I totally get that. Busy but peaceful.
Exactly. And talking about Christmas actually makes me feel calmer. It reminds me to slow down.
Same for me. Christmas always brings back memories. Even just thinking about it changes my mood a little.
What kind of memories?
Simple ones. Quiet mornings, soft lights, the smell of food in the kitchen. It's not about big gifts for me. It's more about how the day feels.
Yeah, that feeling is hard to explain, but everyone knows it when they feel it.
Before we jump into Christmas morning, let's do a quick warm-up, like a real conversation. Mike, what did you do last weekend?
Last weekend? Nothing too exciting. I stayed home, cleaned my apartment, and cooked a lot.
Cleaned? That sounds like hard work.
It was, but you know what? After everything was clean, I felt so relaxed. I sat on the sofa and thought, okay, this feels good.
A clean home really changes your mood. My weekend was quieter. I visited my parents. We didn't do anything special. We just talked and drank tea.
That sounds perfect, actually.
It was. Sometimes the best weekends are simple.
And that's a good way to think about Christmas, too. It doesn't have to be big or perfect.
Exactly. So let's imagine it's Christmas Day, the morning. You wake up. Mike, what's the first thing you notice?
The quiet. Everything feels slower. No traffic noise, no rush. And usually I can smell coffee coming from the kitchen.
Coffee already?
Yeah, my dad always wakes up early on Christmas. He makes coffee and sometimes adds cinnamon. That smell always tells me it's Christmas.
That's lovely. In my house, the first thing I notice is the light. We leave small lights on all night. The Christmas tree, a little electric candle in the window. It's dark outside, but inside feels warm and safe.
Cold outside, warm inside. That feeling is very Christmas.
Do you change what you wear on Christmas morning?
Oh yes, very much. I wear my thick socks and a warm sweater, sometimes a very ugly Christmas sweater.
Ugly Christmas sweaters are the best. What's on yours?
A reindeer wearing sunglasses.
That sounds amazing. Mine has snowmen and little bells. Very noisy, very cozy.
So after waking up and getting dressed, what happens next in your family?
After waking up, we all slowly come into the living room. Nobody touches the presents at first. We wait until everyone is there.
Same rule in my family. Waiting is hard, but it makes the moment better.
Yes, we sit, drink coffee or juice, and talk for a few minutes. No phones, just being together.
Who opens the first present in your family?
The youngest person. It's always been that way.
In my family, we take turns. One person opens a gift and everyone watches. Then the next person. It takes a long time.
But it's not boring.
Not at all. Seeing people smile, hearing them say thank you, that's the real gift.
Do you say thank you even if you don't like the gift?
Always. It's about the thought, not the object.
Exactly. Okay, serious question. Best Christmas present you ever got?
A telescope. I was young and I wanted to see the stars. I remember standing outside in the cold, looking up, feeling amazed.
That's beautiful. Mine was a red bicycle. I was 10. I felt so free riding it around the street.
Okay, now worst or funniest present.
10 pairs of the same gray socks from the same person.
That's impressive. My uncle gives everyone a calendar with photos of his dog every year.
So you have a whole collection now.
Yes, 12 years of the same dog.
After gifts, the house starts to feel busy. It's time to prepare the big meal. Do you help?
I try, but honestly, I mostly eat cheese before it reaches the table.
Very helpful.
Hey, I also set the table and peel vegetables. It's boring work, but it's a good time to talk.
Those small moments in the kitchen are special.
Do you listen to music while cooking?
Always. Christmas songs. Sometimes we even dance a little.
My dad dances with the turkey pan. Very serious dancing.
I wish I could see that.
While the food is cooking, time feels different. What do you usually do?
Sometimes we go for a short walk. The air is cold and fresh. The streets are quiet. It feels peaceful.
We often watch a movie, something light and funny, something everyone can enjoy.
And then dinner time.
In my house, my mom shouts, "Dinner's ready!"
In mine, my dad rings a small bell.
I love that.
Before eating, we hold hands. Someone says a short thank you for the food.
Then we say, "Enjoy your meal."
What's your favorite thing on the plate?
Stuffing, bread, herbs, onion, all inside the turkey.
For me, roasted potatoes, crispy outside, soft inside.
And gravy.
The magic sauce.
Exactly.
After eating, everyone is full, maybe too full.
Eyes bigger than stomach.
That means you take too much food because it all looks good.
Happens every year.
After dinner, we sit on the sofa. Only the Christmas tree lights are on. Someone usually falls asleep.
That's the perfect moment.
And that's a good place for us to pause.
Yes, we'll continue in a moment.
So when we left off, everyone was sitting on the sofa, the lights were low, the food was finished, and the room felt calm. That quiet moment after a big meal is something I really love.
Me too. It's like the day slows down on purpose. Nobody's rushing anywhere. Nobody's checking the time.
Do you ever notice that someone always falls asleep at that moment?
Always. Usually my uncle. He says he's just resting his eyes, but we all know the truth.
Yes, resting very loudly sometimes.
Exactly. And that's also when conversations become slower. People talk about memories, old stories, things that happened years ago.
That's one of my favorite parts. Someone says, "Remember that Christmas when?" And suddenly everyone is smiling.
Those stories come back every year. Same stories, same laughs.
And that's okay. Traditions are like that.
Speaking of traditions, do you usually call family members who live far away on Christmas Day?
Yes, always. We do video calls. My uncle lives very far, so Christmas is the one day we really make time.
Does it feel strange celebrating together but also apart?
A little, but it's still special. You see their faces, you hear their voices. It reminds you that family is bigger than one room.
We do the same. We call my cousin who lives in another country. Sometimes the weather is completely different there.
Yes, snow here, sunshine there. Now, before Christmas Day, do you usually give gifts to friends or neighbors?
Yes, small gifts. Maybe chocolate, cookies, or a card. Nothing big.
It's a nice way to say, "I was thinking of you."
Exactly. And we also try to donate to charity.
That's important. Christmas is about kindness, not just presents.
Food donations, money donations, helping in small ways. It reminds us that not everyone has the same experience.
That perspective matters. Now, let's talk a little about decorations. Mike, what's on your Christmas tree?
A mix of old and new ornaments. Some are very old from my childhood. Others are new ones we buy sometimes.
I love that mix. My favorite ornament is a paper angel I made at school when I was a child.
Those handmade ones always feel special.
What do you put on top of the tree?
A star. Always a star.
Same here, and lots of tinsel.
Too much tinsel.
There is no such thing as too much tinsel.
What about outside decorations?
Lights on the house, a wreath on the door. The wreath usually has pine cones and a ribbon.
That welcome feeling starts before you even go inside.
Do you have any special activities before Christmas Day?
Yes, sometimes we go to a Christmas market.
Oh, I love those.
It's cold outside, but there are lights everywhere. People sell hot drinks, sweets, small gifts.
And the smell of food everywhere.
Exactly. And sometimes we sing carols.
With family or with others?
Mostly family, but sometimes neighbors join. Sometimes it's even for charity.
That's lovely.
And baking. Do you bake before Christmas?
Yes, sugar cookies. We decorate them with icing.
Do they look good?
Not always, but they taste great.
That's what matters.
Okay, now let's slow down for a moment and focus on language. We're going to talk about some useful Christmas words again, but in a natural way.
Yes, words you can actually use when talking about your holiday.
Let's start with the word celebrate.
Celebrate means to do something special for a happy event. You might eat good food, spend time with people you love, or do something meaningful.
For example, I celebrate Christmas with my family.
Next word is preparations.
Preparations are all the things you do before the holiday. Shopping, decorating, cooking, planning.
We prepare the big meal together.
Next word, stocking.
A stocking is a big sock you hang and fill with small gifts.
And stocking stuffers are the small gifts inside. Chocolate, candy, little toys.
I got some nice stocking stuffers this year.
Next word, feast.
A feast is a very large and special meal.
We have a Christmas feast every year. Next phrase, look forward to. Look forward to means to feel excited about something in the future. And remember, we say look forward to plus a noun or a verb with ing.
I look forward to Christmas every year.
Next word, exchange.
Exchange means to give and receive.
We exchange presents on Christmas morning.
Gather.
Gather means to come together in one place.
My family gathers in the living room.
Ornaments.
Decorations on the Christmas tree.
Tradition or traditional.
Something done the same way every year.
Let's try using many of these words in one sentence.
My family gathers to celebrate Christmas. We prepare a big meal, exchange gifts, fill stockings, and I really look forward to it every year.
Perfect.
Now it's your turn. Try using one or two of these words when you talk about your holiday.
Don't worry about mistakes. Practice is the most important thing.
Okay, let's go back to Christmas Day. After the calm sofa moment, what usually happens next?
Not much, honestly. That's the beauty of it. Some people talk, some nap, some watch a movie.
We usually watch another movie, something familiar.
Do you have one movie you always watch?
Yes, Home Alone.
The little boy who defends his house?
Exactly, every year.
Now let's talk about the day after Christmas, Boxing Day.
Boxing Day is all about resting.
Leftovers, long walks, more movies.
And turkey sandwiches.
Yes, so many turkey sandwiches.
So when we talk about Christmas Day in English, most people talk about family, food, traditions, and kindness.
And remember, everyone's Christmas looks different.
Some people have big family dinners, others have quiet days.
If someone asks you, "How was your Christmas?" you don't need a long answer.
You can say, "It was nice. We had a big dinner with my family."
Or, "It was quiet but nice. I talked to my family on the phone."
Even one or two sentences are enough.
The important thing is to share your experience.
Now, before we finish this part, let's ask our listeners a question.
What is one holiday tradition you love? It can be Christmas, New Year, or any holiday you celebrate.
For example, my tradition is watching a special movie with my family.
Or my tradition is cooking a special meal every year.
And if you don't celebrate Christmas, that's okay too.
You can share any tradition that matters to you.
Write your answer in the comments. Even a few words are great.
We read as many comments as we can.
One thing I really like about Christmas is how the whole day feels different from a normal day.
Even small things feel meaningful.
Yes, it's like the day gives you permission to slow down. You don't feel guilty for resting.
Exactly. On a regular day, if you sit on the sofa too long, you might think, I should be doing something. On Christmas, sitting is the plan.
Sitting, eating, talking, and sitting again.
Yes, in that exact order.
And it's interesting how time feels different.
The morning feels long, the afternoon feels soft, the evening feels calm.
That's such a good way to describe it. And for learners, those feelings are actually great things to talk about.
Yes, you don't need big words. Simple feelings are enough.
For example, you can say, the day felt calm,
Or the morning felt special.
or we took our time.
Exactly. That phrase, take your time, is very useful.
It means you don't rush. You move slowly and enjoy the moment.
Mike, do you ever think Christmas feels more emotional as you get older?
Yes, actually. When I was younger, I cared more about presents. Now I notice people more.
I feel the same.
I notice who is there, who is missing, who we call, who we don't.
That's very true.
And that can bring mixed feelings, happiness and sadness at the same time.
And that's okay. Christmas doesn't have to be perfect.
Yes, and that's important for learners to hear. You don't need a perfect story.
If someone asks you about your Christmas, you can be honest in a simple way.
You can say, it was nice, but I missed some people.
Or, it was quiet this year, but still meaningful.
Those are real answers.
Now, let's talk a bit about routines again, because routines are easy to describe in English.
Yes, routines give structure to your story.
On Christmas morning, after gifts, do you usually eat breakfast?
Yes, but it's very simple. Toast, maybe eggs, nothing heavy.
Same, because the big meal comes later.
You have to save space.
Exactly.
And then there's that time between breakfast and the big meal.
That's when people don't quite know what to do, but in a good way.
Yes, someone turns on the TV, someone starts a game, someone makes tea.
This is a good time to use the phrase, we just relaxed at home.
We just relaxed at home.
We talked and spent time together.
Very natural English.
Now, let's talk a little about children, because they really change the energy of Christmas.
They do. Children bring so much excitement.
Do you have children in your family gatherings?
Yes, my nieces and nephews. They wake up very early.
Earlier than adults.
Much earlier.
They shake the presents, guess what's inside, ask 100 questions.
And their happiness is very honest.
Watching them reminds you of your own childhood.
Yes, it brings back memories you forgot you had.
For learners, you can say, the children were very excited. They couldn't wait to open gifts.
Very easy, very clear English.
Now, let's briefly talk about work and Christmas, because many people ask about that.
Yes, not everyone has time off.
Some people work during the holidays.
Doctors, nurses, firefighters, police officers.
Shop workers, delivery drivers, bakers.
These people help make Christmas possible for others.
You can say, some people have to work during the holidays.
We are thankful for people who work on Christmas.
That gratitude matters. Okay, let's slow down again and do another short vocabulary moment.
Yes, just a few key words.
The word calm.
Calm means peaceful, quiet, not busy.
Christmas morning felt calm.
Relax.
Relax means to rest and feel comfortable.
We relaxed after dinner.
Memory or memories.
Things you remember from the past.
Christmas brings back many memories.
Spend time.
We spent time with our family.
These are simple words, but very powerful.
Now, let's go back to the evening of Christmas Day.
The evening feels different from the afternoon.
How so?
It's quieter. People are tired, but in a good way.
Yes, lights feel softer, voices are lower.
Sometimes we light candles. Sometimes we just sit.
You can say, the evening was quiet and cozy. We sat together and talked.
Do you ever feel a little sad when the day is ending?
Sometimes, because you know it goes fast.
That feeling is very common.
And it's okay to feel that way.
You can say, the day went by quickly.
I wish it lasted longer.
Now, before we finish this part, let's help learners with one more practical thing.
How to answer simple questions about Christmas.
If someone asks, what did you do on Christmas Day?
You can say, I spent the day with my family. We had a big meal and watched movies.
We stayed at home and relaxed.
Short answers are fine.
Clear answers are better than long, confusing ones.
And remember, your English does not need to be perfect.
Your message is more important.
All right, we're coming close to the end of this section.
Yes, just one more thing before we pause.
Think about one small moment from your last holiday.
It could be a smell, a sound, a person, or a feeling.
Try to describe it in one sentence.
For me, it's the smell of coffee in the morning.
For me, it's the quiet after dinner.
That's real English.
One thing we haven't talked about much yet is how Christmas looks for people who don't celebrate it in a traditional way.
That's a really important point.
Some people don't celebrate Christmas at all. Others celebrate it very quietly. And some people mix traditions from different cultures.
Yes, and all of those experiences are valid.
So if you don't celebrate Christmas and someone asks you about it, you don't need to feel uncomfortable.
You can say, I don't celebrate Christmas, but I enjoyed having a quiet day.
Or, I spent the day resting and talking to friends.
Simple, honest, natural.
Holidays can sometimes bring pressure. Pressure to be happy, pressure to do things a certain way.
Yes, and real life doesn't always follow that picture.
So it's okay if your holiday feels different.
And it's okay to talk about it in your own words.
Now, let's talk about something very practical for learners, talking about time.
Yes, words like morning, afternoon, evening.
For example, you can say, in the morning, we opened presents.
In the afternoon, we had our big meal.
In the evening, we relaxed and watched a movie.
This structure makes your story clear.
And it's very easy to use.
Another useful thing is talking about food in a simple way.
You don't need to name every dish.
You can say, we ate traditional food.
We had a big meal with my family.
Or we cooked together.
That already paints a picture.
Now let's talk a little about gratitude.
Christmas often makes people think about what they're thankful for.
Yes, even small things.
You can say, I'm thankful for my family.
I'm thankful for having time to rest.
I'm thankful for good food and good company.
These sentences are simple but very meaningful.
Mike, is there something you feel especially thankful for during the holidays?
Yes, time. Time without rushing. Time to notice people.
That's beautiful.
During the year, we're always moving. Holidays remind us to stop.
I feel that too.
Now let's help our listeners prepare for real conversations.
Imagine you meet someone after the holidays. They ask, did you have a nice Christmas?
You can say, yes, it was nice. We spent time with family.
Or, it was quiet, but I enjoyed it.
Or, I worked, but I still had a good day.
All of these answers are correct.
The goal is communication, not perfection.
Now, let's briefly revisit some key vocabulary, just naturally in conversation.
Okay.
So, when you celebrate a holiday, what does that usually mean to you?
For me, celebrate means slowing down and being present.
And the preparations?
The preparations are simple. Cleaning a little, cooking a little.
And traditions?
Traditions are the small things we repeat every year.
Exactly.
Notice how these words fit naturally into real sentences.
That's how you should use them too.
Now let's talk a little about something people often forget, silence.
Silence?
Yes, silent moments are part of holidays.
Absolutely.
You can say, we enjoyed the quiet.
The house was peaceful.
There was no rush.
These sentences are very natural.
Now, before we move toward closing, let's talk about one more group, friends.
Yes, Christmas isn't only about family.
Some people celebrate with friends.
You can say, I spent Christmas with friends.
We cooked together and talked.
We exchanged small gifts.
Simple and clear. Sometimes friends become family.
Very true.
Now let's help learners with one last structure.
When you want to describe your holiday in one sentence, you can use this pattern. It was plus an adjective.
It was lovely. It was quiet. It was busy. It was special.
Then you can add one detail.
It was lovely. We had dinner together.
It was quiet. I stayed at home. It was busy. I worked all day.
That's enough.
That's real communication.
Now, Anna, if you had to describe Christmas Day in one feeling, what would it be?
Connected.
That's a good word.
Connected to people, to memories, to myself.
For me, it's calm.
Those two words say a lot.
Now, before we finish, we want to hear from you.
Think about one holiday tradition you love.
It can be big or small.
It doesn't have to be Christmas.
Write one sentence about it.
English is great, but even a few words are okay.
We read as many comments as we can.
And if you enjoy learning English with us, this is Power English Speaking.
You can subscribe to the channel and join us again.
You're doing something really good for yourself by practicing English.
Learning a language takes time. Be patient with yourself.
We wish you a peaceful and happy holiday season, whatever you celebrate.
Take care. Keep practicing.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now.